Today's horoscope, Libra October 6, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You are in the frame of mind to establish your needs and wants more clearly today. You enjoy being productive, and you tend to be in comfortable demand. Still, as the day advances, a tense Mercury-Mars square comes into play. It may be best to avoid rushing decisions and watch what you say, particularly professionally or publicly. You may be provocative now, whether it's your intention or not. Check yourself for words you may later regret. Mercury is currently in your sign, and Mars is in your sector of career, authority, and rules. It would be wise to check yourself for words you may later regret. Do what you can to take short breaks to center yourself if you feel worn down, since mental energy runs high. The heavens are turning, and this time, they are in a shape you may not like. Libra. Yesterday, mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, drive, and energy, began his pre-shadow phase. This will last until the onset of the winter holidays. As Mars continues to slow down, he will bring friction primarily to your professional life because he is orbiting back and forth in your solar house. While the most significant frustration will undoubtedly be in your career, it could spill into explosive fights with your significant other. Do your best to prepare for the storm, and you will feel like you are on more stable ground as a team holding your base together. Is it time to assess your progress? It might feel like things are slowing down in your career path once the pre-shadow period for Mars retrograde begins. You might become a little aggravated over the next few weeks. Plans may be taking longer than usual, or you may struggle to complete a major milestone. Success will be delayed. When this happens, you can do one of two things. You can either scream and shout, or you could keep on moving forward. Do not give up. Keep going so that you accomplish whatever you have set out to do. You may feel tempted to veer away from your exercise routine today or to go off in a crazy direction when it comes to your food choices. Try to employ discipline and higher power when you feel the urge to rebel against your health practices. Ask yourself if it is really worth it when so much of your life depends on your health to disrupt your schedule just because your mind is distracted. Times like these define our road to health. Today's vibrations will try to destabilize you, but you will have to go with the flow even if it is rough going. Your number will push you to distance yourself from daily life, and you will ask yourself a lot of questions concerning your life. Don't make any moves. Even if ideas and desires clash today, don't make any decisions either. Leave situations alone and let others act and make decisions for you. You don't have the means to fight effectively. The moon may have left Libra following the eclipsing new moon 2 days ago, but the Sun, Mercury, and the asteroid Juno remain present. It will take several days to process all the information and insights gained. Meanwhile, the moon is progressing forward and returns for its only visit to your income sector, while Venus, known as the planet of money, is present. This coincides perfectly with her harmonious alignment with Saturn in your work sector reaching its peak. As you approach a connection with Mars on your career front in just a few days, the moon's return sharpens your financial instincts and acts as a catalyst at an opportune moment. As the moon leaves Libra and wraps up the eclipsing new moon 2 days ago, there will be a lot to unpack. While this was ultimately an opportunity for a reset as you move into your new solar, this may also have flushed out any balance issues between your own and your relationship needs. With Mercury, the planet of communication, still in Libra, this has given him something to work with. Daily Planetary Overview. Let's take a moment to talk about those magical moments, the ones where everything suddenly seems to fall into place, as if the answer had been sitting there all along, just waiting for you to notice it. Have you ever been caught in the cycle of overthinking, weighing every possible angle, only for the solution to hit you out of the blue when you least expect it? That's the energy today has in store for you. You may find that the clarity you've been chasing arrives when you stop searching so hard for it. Often, the best ideas and insights come to us when we allow ourselves a moment to just be. It's like when you're trying to recall something, and the moment you stop trying, the answer pops right into your mind. Think back to a time when everything clicked for you, a moment when, after a lot of deliberation, the path forward suddenly became crystal clear. How did that feel? Was it a sense of relief, excitement, or even surprise? Share your story. It's likely that someone else is feeling stuck right now, and your experience could be the encouragement they need. Speaking of challenges, today may bring some twists and turns that require you to be flexible. But think of these obstacles not as roadblocks but as part of the process, tasks to be completed with patience and determination. Have you ever set out on a path with one plan in mind, only to discover that you had to adjust your course along the way? Maybe that change ended up being the best thing that could have happened. Remember, success doesn't always come in a straight line. Life's journey often has detours, and that's perfectly okay. Those detours can be rich with lessons and unexpected blessings. If you've ever had a setback that later turned out to be a hidden blessing, share it with us. Your story could inspire someone who's facing a similar hurdle today. Sometimes, in our eagerness to get things done, we lose the joy in the process. Think about the last time you were so focused on checking items off your to-do list that you forgot to enjoy the journey. Today is a reminder to pace yourself and embrace the small moments along the way. Life isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about finding meaning and satisfaction in the steps that lead you there. So, take a breath, give yourself permission to slow down, and enjoy the ride. Have you ever had one of those days where, on the surface, everything seems fine, but underneath, something just feels off? It's like your emotions are out of sync with the world around you. You're not alone. We all experience those moments, and today's planetary alignments might be stirring up exactly that kind of energy. It can be confusing when your emotions don't quite match your circumstances, but remember, it's okay to feel this way. You don't need to analyze every emotion or fix everything right away. Sometimes the best thing you can do is acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Let those feelings be, without trying to change them. Have you ever noticed how quickly a bad mood can pass when you stop fighting it and simply allow yourself to feel? Tension, frustration, or confusion can be fleeting if you don't resist them. Be kind and gentle with yourself today. These emotional ups and downs won't last forever, and on the other side of them, there's brighter energy waiting to fill your spirit. If you've experienced this kind of emotional ebb and flow before, how did you move through it? What tools or practices helped you come back into balance? Share with USA Euro. We'd love to hear your experiences. Whether it's taking time to meditate, talking with a friend, or simply giving yourself a quiet moment to reset, your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Remember, we're all navigating this journey together. Embrace each moment, trust that clarity will come when it's meant to, and know that you're exactly where you need to be right now. You've got this.